Linda Brown is a 53-year-old teacher from south side of Chicago, went missing on January 3rd of this year. Per her husband, he woke up Saturday morning on the 3rd at around 8:35 or 8:45 and noticed she wasn't in bed, and had assumed she'd left the house to go to her acupuncture appointment. Lot of stuff was coming out, people speculating maybe she left due to a domestic violence situation, maybe he did something to her and he's lying. There's been a lot, and I think that's because, when he did speak to the media, he did come across as a little too calm, a little maybe too stoic. That's men for you, you know. But I understand why people had concern and suspicion, because when you deal with missing people cases or people who have been murdered, um, you get, your first person you look at is the spouse or the significant other, because those crimes happen by people who are in the victim's life, not necessarily a stranger. So, that's why I think they went looking at him. Well, it come to find out, they found her car 4 days later, by a lakefront. I wanna say maybe Lake Michigan, but don't quote me. But she was not with the car. Now this has surfaced. That is Linda Brown. That is a still photo of Linda Brown walking away from her car where she parked at the lakefront, walking towards the lake. Yeah. Doesn't look like she was taken against her will, does not look like she was put anywhere, and people are starting to speculate that maybe, just maybe, she may have ended her own life.